there's still nothing set in stone about whether Giannis Antetokounmpo will stay in Milwaukee or whether he will be leaving. The constant question that Giannis has is, can I win a championship with this roster?
3 straight seasons here being eliminated in the first rounds.
He wants to win a second championship.
Antetokounmpo throws it down! The Greek Freak is a Greek NBA champion.
It's a very tough decision for him. This is 12 years he spent there.
20 years, maybe might not finish up the next career.
So you staying in Milwaukee? Probably. We'll see.
Giannis may not ever have to put on a Bucks jersey again to go down as the best player in Milwaukee's franchise history. With all due respect to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, take a look at just some of the categories that Giannis is the all-time Bucks leader in. Giannis is only on the brink of joining Kevin Garnett as the only players in league history to be the franchise record holder in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. Like Kevin Garnett, Giannis seems like he genuinely wants to make things work out there in Milwaukee. However, unlike KG, he's already won a title. So, Mark, does Giannis have a path to win a second championship with Milwaukee as it stands right now?
No. This team is not good enough. They don't have the point guard needed to get to that championship level. Miles Turner is fantastic. Even with the East kind of being depleted from an injury standpoint, just overall talent, no. I could see this maybe second round at best.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been second round at best for a little while here, but I think in all of those playoff series, they had key injuries, and I'm not willing to write them off yet. I don't think they're going to be favored over the Knicks or the Cavs or any other teams, and probably not even the Hawks or the Magic, right? But would it shock me if they popped up to the 3 seed? No, because they got that man right there, and as long as he still says that he wants to be in Milwaukee and he's on the team, I'm not picking against him. And I think guys like Kyle Kuzma, he's going to be better. He needs to learn how to space and get open for Giannis. It's hard to learn especially in the middle of the year, how to play with Giannis. He had to do that with LeBron. LeBron's a little different animal than playing with Giannis, right? But I think Miles Turner is a great addition, and especially in that East. Especially in the East where so many injuries are affecting
I don't know. That looks limited to me.
At the top of the.
But isn't he like the best two-way player in the game?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that supposed to mean something in your prime? Only a few years removed from a 50-point game in the clincher in the NBA Finals. If Giannis is who we all think he is, they should be in the conversation. I'm with Ramona on this one. And we saw Miami Heat get to the Finals as the 8th seed a couple years ago. Obviously, the Pacers, no one had them go to the Finals next year. Have some patience. Let this team come together, see what you have, and guess what? You don't have to win next year. You haven't won since 2021. You can look at the big picture and say, this may be a rocky period in my time with the franchise, but this will allow me then to someday retire having only played for the Bucks if you get through this period.
But see, that's the thing that I'm thinking about with Giannis, though. Does he want to wait that long to win another championship? Because it sounds like right now he's fine with maybe looking at somewhere else if Milwaukee's not able to win a championship.
They're Giannis and the Miracles now. Like, this is dating you. There was a movie called The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh where Julius Erving led this band of bandits to a title.
But where are you going to go where it's guaranteed? He just saw Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard just left the one place he'd ever known.
No, I agree with that.
And they didn't win, right? So it's not that easy to go somewhere else and expect to win.
Should leave.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You're just saying.
And I also think they're not even going to listen to anybody right now. You call the Bucks right now and say, let's talk about Giannis, they're not going to take your call.
Right.
Because they don't listen to anybody on this unless Giannis comes to them and said, I want to be elsewhere. And he has not done that. Everything he has said all summer long has been showing that his heart is still in Milwaukee. It seems like he wants to give this another chance. Now, he's obviously evaluating. Shams has reported this at the beginning of the summer and at the end of the summer. And the fact that he's still evaluating at the end of the summer is something to me.
Yeah.
But
Dame wasn't replaced.
But think about anybody who trades for Giannis, or if this ever gets to that point, you're going to have to give up so much to get him. I mean, the return for a player like that would be astronomical.
Yeah, what's
to the
his
point
number?
where what team would he even be joining?
Yeah.
That's my point.
That's the other thing, is finding out where he would go, where he would fit in terms of
what would be
who's willing
left
to give up. Exactly. Who's willing to give up those assets. All right, let's get to our off-season vibes, summer vacation plans around the NBA, starting over in China, where James Harden is on his yearly Adidas tour. Oh, and Jimmy Butler also there with Jackie Chan learning some martial arts.
There you go.
Of course he is.
We have to make our way over to China because they're having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, that's a sitcom, buddy sitcom waiting to happen right there.
Far less eventful than James Harden's last
How about SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium this past weekend? Tyrese Halliburton was front row, of course. The New Jersey crowd didn't give him the warmest welcome. They actually booed him, but he had a key role in the final match. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Ramona, how big of a fan is Tyrese Halliburton?
Okay, during the finals, I remember asking Tyrese Halliburton, does he stay off social media at all? Does he turn his phone off? And he says, yeah, except I do kind of scroll and find out what's going on in the WWE week to week. Like everything else is blocked out, except for he still keeps up on wrestling. That's how plugged in he is.
SmackDown.
Him and Jalen Brunson, exactly. Both big fans. A natural heel. He really is. All right, Damian Lillard, going back to his roots, he was named the new GM of Weber State men's basketball. Dame played 4 years for the Wildcats. Mark, Chauncey Billups already said he's going to make Dame the most expensive assistant coach in the NBA history while he's rehabbing that Achilles injury. How busy will he actually be?
Well, I mean, if he's trying to get players to Weber State, he's going to be real busy. He's going to have to dig in his pocket and just playing Dame. Dame knows all these guys from Oakland. If he just recruits Oakland, he got one player from Oakland to go to Weber already. I think that's his waters.
All right, from Weber State to Philly, where Joel Embiid caught a Phillies game over the weekend. Dave, we know your Phillies are first in the NL East, but Ramona, what can we expect from their superstar on the hardwood this season?
Oh, well, he looks okay there, and let's see if he is ready for training camp. You hear a lot of things out of Philly, but it's when we see him in person, when we see him in camp, and let's see how he's recovered from that offseason knee surgery.
It was just the way you started it. You was like, that said everything.
TBD.
Right, exactly. That said everything that you needed to say. Sticking with the Phillies, they acquired a new closer, Yohan Duran, whose nickname is Durantula, who also came along, with the trade, with his entrance music from the Twins. DDJ, how much of a miss was it for KD not to lean into the servant nickname as opposed to Durantula here?
Not going with Durantula is a miss. The biggest miss is Slim Reaper. How do you leave Slim Reaper on the table? It was the perfect nickname for Kevin Durant. There's so many possibilities. I think Slim Reaper should live on. Luka just lost all the way. Let's give Luka Slim Reaper now and just go with that. Just give it to him.
That's low-cal Doncic.
I just like the Don for Luka. The Don.
I like it.
A little mafioso.
Okay, you know what? So now that we're all thinking about nicknames in the NBA, let's go to some of our favorite nicknames. I'll start with you, Mark. Which one do you like?
Y'all tripping, because this is just genius. Grand Theft Alvarado. My guy with the Pelicans.
Yeah.
The way he gets behind people and hides and steals. He's been doing that since Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that nickname, I mean, watch this. Look how he just comes. Yeah, come on.
Oh, hey.
Whoever came up with this nickname in New Orleans, really creative out there. Genius. Grand Theft Alvarado.
Grand Theft Alvarado is actually a good one.
It's a lot to say, though.
It is. It's a mouthful. When you do nicknames, it's supposed to be, I feel like,
one
short,
word.
sweet, to the point. What you got?
All right, I'm a dad. I love dad jokes, and I love the puns. Great Barrier Thief. You can't go wrong with Great Barrier Thief.
That's
Dyson Daniels, that's
it's a little bit long, but it's just still Dyson Daniels, just the defense that he provides, the name, the location, everything just works perfectly. It's not really doesn't have that Atlanta flavor, but we're working on that. He's Australian.
We gotta add some lemon pepper.
We gotta add some little lemon pepper on there. But right now, Great Barrier Thief is just such an incredible nickname.
Okay, that is a good one. A little bit long, but Ramona, what you got?
You guys, there is only one perfect nickname in the NBA, and it was given to this man by Mike Miller. People don't know the background of the Joker nickname. He couldn't say Jokic, so he called him Joker. And it's perfect. It's the way he plays. The Nuggets lean into that introduction every time. He's leaned into it. He's wearing the seat. He's unpredictable.
This was actually great. I love that he did this.
To the point where, sometimes I just call him Joker. You forget that Jokic is his name because Joker is so perfect. He makes shots like that, the Sombor sling, out of nowhere, the behind the back. Come on. That's the best nickname.
I love it. And I love that he actually leaned into it and showed up in a whole Joker outfit.
And his brothers are like real-life Batman henchmen. So I think
wait a minute. You know what? You are right. I'm not going to lie. I went with the Slim Reaper with Kevin Durant because, that's just the best one.
It was perfect.
Between Slim Reaper, also Easy Money Sniper, you can't go wrong.
You got a bunch of nicknames.
And he picked the worst one, the servant. What are we doing?
He did pick the worst one. Come on. This is what Kevin Durant does. This is why he's a Slim Reaper, Easy Money Sniper. Anything that you want to call him, absolutely, he's able to do it out there on the court. But give me Slim Reaper every single time. That's going to be my favorite one. Dave, what you got?
So, Ramon, I'm surprised you didn't go with this one because he was one of your subjects of a story you wrote in the playoffs, a great read. Torture chamber.
That's great. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
His nickname is like onomatopoeia. It tells you what he's doing to you defensively.
That's right.
He's going to torture you out on the perimeter. He's going to make it the longest night of your life, I should say, where you're out there on the court.
Yeah.
He's got that incredible physicality, knows the angles. It's a perfect nickname.
It is a perfect nickname. And he also kind of leans into it on social media, too. He's actually a very nice guy off the court. So he doesn't call it the torture chamber. He just calls it the chamber.
Ooh.
Which is even better.
That's
So humble,
That's
so
almost
humble.
like even scarier. Look,
Go by the champ now.
But we have also mentioned Luka Doncic earlier playing in the 2025 Eurobasket. The field is deep with NBA talent at the top. Of course, Jokic, Giannis is in there as well. Luka, but basketball is truly a global game now. Other All-Stars include Şengün, Porzingis, Lauri Markkanen, and so many familiar names that will be in action in this tournament. And we were talking
Dennis Schroeder playing for
Dennis
Germany
Schroeder,
again.
yeah, and we talked about it earlier, Dave. I mean, the fact that these guys, they love playing for their country, and they're going to go full throttle.
And I love guys like Dennis Schroeder, right?
Yep.
He's a role player in the NBA, but for Germany, he's a star. I like Zachary Richichet. I want to see him go back with the confidence of NBA experience and be the star for his home country.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Every time I see them out there playing for their country, it's like a different fuel that they come out there with, especially when I've seen like Luka play and everybody. I'm like, wow, this is like
Keep an eye on Sar and Coulibaly, though. My Wizards guys.
There you go. All right, guys, keep it locked on ESPN for some more Little League action coming up after this.